Hello and welcome to this episode of Crock-Pot Cooking. Today we're making an apple crisp in the crock-pot. For the apple filling, we'll use 1/3 cup of white sugar, a tablespoon of cornstarch, half a teaspoon of ground ginger and half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, about 6 to 8 large apples, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. For the topping, we will need a cup of flour, half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, a pinch of salt, and half a cup of butter. To make the topping, you're going to combine all of those ingredients into a medium bowl, and then you're going to cut in the butter. For this step, you can use a pastry cutter or 2 knives. I prefer just using 2 butter knives. See how I cut the butter into very small pieces? I first cut it against the wall of the bowl to try to get as many pieces as possible, and then I use the 2 knives going back and forth trying to cut all of the butter. You can also use your hands to smoosh the butter a little bit to make more of a crumble, but you don't want to overdo it and melt the butter. Now you can set aside the topping and work on the filling. For this, first of all, you have to peel and chop about 6 to 8 medium to large apples. You can really use any kind of apple you like. I usually use McIntosh or Cortland, something like that that's a little bit more tart and is more inexpensive in the grocery store too, because if you're just going to cook them all, you don't want to be using Honeycrisps, right? Now I'm going to cut my lemon and squeeze it and use the juice from one of the halves. And then I'm going to add all of my other ingredients for the filling, mix it all up, and put my topping on top. Cook your apple crisp for about 4 hours on low or 2 hours on high and enjoy! I hope you enjoyed this apple crisp. Here's the directions for next time. Bye now!